Welcome to the Lewis and Clark Minute. Today we're going to check in with the Exercise Science Program and Shane Halligan.
Have you ever thought to yourself, I just don't have enough time to exercise? Well, here's a few ideas to get you more active from the comfort of your own home while enjoying some of your favorite TV shows. Your typical TV show has 4, 5, 6, even 7 2-minute breaks, which allows for 15, 20 minutes worth of activity. And the activity doesn't have to be very bold or very difficult, but just not wasting that time sitting idly can make all the difference in your health. Movements that use body weight, such as push-ups, sit-ups, dips, or wall squats, or even if you have a bottled water and you want to do arm curls or a lateral raise, these are ways to better fitness. With that in mind, enjoy your show and become more fit.
This has been your Lewis and Clark Minute.
Welcome back to more basketball here at George Terry, Riverbend Arena. John Newman and Brent Birkland back with you. Earlier we had the Lewis and Clark ladies with a victory. Now it's time for the Lewis and Clark Trailblazers men's team and Vincennes University in town. They're the Trailblazers against our own Lewis and Clark Trailblazers. And we're about ready to go. Let's go down to the floor and get things rolling here in the 7 o'clock hour.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the George C. Terry Riverbend Arena, home of the Lewis and Clark Community College Trailblazers. Fans, coaches, and players, the National Junior College Athletic Association is committed to the ideals of good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play. We ask all fans, coaches, and players to show respect for the opposing team, game officials, and each other. Before, during, and after this evening's game, anyone throwing objects or participating in other acts in conflict with good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play are subject to ejection and prosecution. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, from Vincennes, Indiana, the Trailblazers of Vincennes University. Number 12, Darius Carter. Number 20, Lamine Jing. Number 33, Deshaun Delaney. Number 1, Jared Gaston. And number 2, Jeremiah Williams. Vincennes head coach is Todd Franklin. Assisting him tonight are Brian Davis and Andre Wilson. Now I want to hear it all. Give it up for the Lewis and Clark Trailblazers. Starting tonight, number 54, D'Angelo Carter, sophomore from Chicago, Illinois. Now, give it up for the man from Elizabeth, New Jersey, freshman Malik Weinglass, number 13. Now, number 20, CJ Polite, a freshman from Charlotte, North Carolina. And from Chicago, Illinois, sophomore Princeton Stewart, number 24. And from Chi City, sophomore Marlon Sykes, number 5. The head coach for the Trailblazers is none other than Mr. Illinois himself, Neon Dion Thomas. And assisting him tonight,
blue and white of Lewis and Clark. Trailblazers blown out, John, on Monday night, and this is a tough way to try to bounce back against a team that's 7-0.
Yeah, 7-0, number 4 in the country right now, and they've been blowing out teams left and right. The story of Monday's game, turnovers and fouls. 20-plus turnovers, 20-plus fouls, and Lewis and Clark's going to have to play almost a perfect game tonight, and this should be a good one.
First thing you see when you look at Vincennes University coming into the gym is the size of this team. 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", 6'10", some more 6'5s, and it's incredible. And they are quick, and they have the jump, and they have the tip, and here we go. We're underway. And Vincennes headed to the hole. It's knocked away, though, and there's a turnover. It's Lewis and Clark basketball. Again, Sykes, Weinglass, Polite, Stewart, and Colbert. Colbert, the starting five. Colbert down on the block, posting up, but they keep it out high for now. Number 24, Princeton Stewart has it. Gives to Sykes. Marlon Sykes from Chicago Marshall High School. Bounces it down underneath, and we're going to have a hold on Darius Carter, 6'7", sophomore from Ohio. You also look at their roster, and they have a couple of players from Illinois, Murfreesboro and Flora, Illinois, Springfield, Illinois, too, and a Chicago player, but Tennessee, Indiana, Missouri, one Missouri player. They have a player from Senegal and Jamaica, and they are 7-0 and one of the top teams in the nation. A foul to start the game, and still no scoring to start the game. Carter with a foul. Now Lewis and Clark with a turnover, and VU basketball.
That'll work out. That was good vision by Colbert. Weinglass just a little, just not expecting the pass right there.
Trailblazers, Lewis and Clark, 3-3 after that loss on Monday to Lincoln College. Here's a shot down low, tipped out of bounds by Colbert. On a turnaround there, a miss by Lamine Zheng. Zheng from Senegal, he's 6'7". He's a sophomore wearing number 20. To the left elbow, this shot is up, missed there. No good by Deshaun Delaney. Here comes Lewis and Clark. No score. 18:40 to go, first half. Here's Sykes, tried to get it down low. A man was open, but good D there. Vincennes had the hands all over the lane. And to the free throw line, they'll take the jumper and miss it. They'll get the offensive rebound and miss it. Here's a rebound that's tipped around. Lewis and Clark ball, and Vincennes about 0 for 4, 0 for 5 now.
And just a little, just good shots, just not going down. Lewis and Clark has a chance to open the scoring now again.
Trying to get used to the new gymnasium, the new surroundings, the new rims here on the road. Traveling from Indiana, here's a shot missed, and then over the back is Malik Weinglass. After he missed the shot, he'll pick up a foul.
Can't go after one like that in bad position. Going to get called for the foul every time.
18 minutes to go, exactly 2 minutes into the game. Todd Franklin is their head coach, third season at VU. Their assistants are Brian Davis and Andre Wilson. Dion Thomas, Lewis and Clark coach, in his third season with the LC Trailblazers. Left wing shot up and in. Good running jumper by Gerard Gaston. Gaston for 2.
He's going to be one to watch. Whether it's Sykes on him or somebody taller, his speed is going to be a real key today.
A 6'2" guard, good size, from Murfreesboro, Illinois, Southern Illinois. Here's Weinglass at the high post, traveling down the side of the lane and threw it up, and it got stuck between the glass and the rim, and that's a jump ball, the arrow to Lewis and Clark.
Just an unfortunate happening there. Made a good move, got the shot off, but right into the neck of the rim there.
So the starting five still in there for Lewis and Clark. Trailblazers will throw it in, and they trail 2-0 here, about 3 minutes into the game. Earlier tonight, Lewis and Clark ladies with a victory over Mobap JV squad from Missouri Baptist. Here's a rebound, no good. Lewis and Clark missing a couple of shots. We had about an hour in between games. Inside, up and in, Vincennes for 2 more now. And it's 4-0 just like that as they get to the rim.
Vincennes can play in the half court or in transition, and they showed that right there.
Polite gives the ball to Colbert, back to the left wing. Polite misses and over the back, and luckily it wasn't a foul. Weinglass was there. He already has 1 foul. Inside it goes, and there's another foul. Could be Weinglass. He was there, so was Stewart. This one's going to be on Stewart, his first.
Weinglass had pretty good position there. Stewart great on the help defense, just a little too aggressive.
4-0 right off the bat here. Vincennes off to a good start. They are 7-0. And they'll go back home Saturday, December 1st, this Saturday, and play Kaskaskia College. While the Trailblazers are playing at home Saturday, too, December 1st, as they're playing Lakeland College here at the arena Saturday afternoon. And then Lakeland will go to Vincennes and play next Wednesday night. So Lakeland will play these two teams in the next week. First free throw missed, second free throw good. 1 out of 2 to make it 5-0 now. So the Trailblazers, Lewis and Clark Trailblazers, trying to get on the board. They've gone 3.5 minutes now without scoring. Weinglass, a shot blocked. Good block there by Carter. And now on the baseline we have a foul. Some help defense by Gaston, but he picks up the foul, number 1.
You'll see Jerron Gaston cover all over the floor. He's not scared to cover the big men in the paint.
16-27, and the Trailblazers need to get on the board, and maybe that'll break loose the offense here. Sykes gets it into Colbert on the right block. His shot off the rim, rolls off the rim, no. Weinglass with an offensive rebound. He threw it away in the lane, though, and Vincennes with the ball. Here comes VU up the floor. And out of bounds as they went a little too fast there, and it's Lewis and Clark ball.
LC fortunate there because had numbers in transition, but VU couldn't keep the handle.
4 minutes into the game now. 5-0. The blue and gold leading the blue and white. Here's Sykes all the way down. Nice move, and the ball tipped away. Probably should have went up with it.
Yeah, should have taken the shot there. He had the position underneath.
Even a reverse layup would have worked there.
Great block by Colbert there.
Lewis and Clark the other way. Here's Sykes again. Inside, Glass, good. Offensive foul, though, is called on number 5 for the home team. Right at the front of the rim.
Almost in that restricted area, but got his feet planted and took the charge. LC still can't get on the board.
Gudovsky checks into the game now. Big number 55, 7-footer from Serbia for Lewis and Clark, bringing some size in off the bench. Sykes with his first foul, team foul number 3. Trailblazers, Lewis and Clark still without a point. Almost 5 minutes without scoring now. Inside, shot blocked away. Sykes has it again. Here he comes again. He hands the ball off, finger roll, good, and they finally score. Polite took almost 5 minutes, but they got on the board.
So you had to stop the run because letting VU get too far out in front, it's hard to play catch-up.
5-2, they throw it to the right wing, long 2, it's up and in. Smooth jumper there by Delaney. Nothing but net as Deshaun Delaney from Chicago Carver High School hits. And now we have a hold away from the ball. The defense will be charged with a foul, and it's Gaston again. He's got 2. He's going to sit down.
Is good news for the Trailblazers. He's the floor general out there for this VU offense.
Monty Burney checks in for him from Clarksville, Tennessee. 7-2, Vincennes University on top. Todd Franklin, their head coach, pacing in front of the bench. Deion Thomas standing in front of his bench. Gudovsky inside, knocked away. Big block by Burney, who just came in. And Burney has it now to set up the offense. Left side, another good jumper by Delaney. He hits again.
I saw him taking those in pregame. I don't think he missed one, so that's his spot.
33 with another smooth jumper. It's 9-2 now. Lewis and Clark allowing 95 points Monday night to Lincoln College. Lewis and Clark with the basketball. They almost lose it. Now timeout. They have to call a timeout as Stephen McCarty, number 25, was in trouble. And a 30-second timeout for Coach Deion Thomas and the Lewis and Clark team with 2 points here in 6 minutes, John.
Yeah, I mean, some good shots early, just didn't fall down. But so far, both teams have had a little trouble getting hot. But right now, Vincennes has found their range. Trailblazers still looking for theirs.
2 buckets for Delaney as he hits from the outside and gets things going a little bit for Vincennes University. And again, Lewis and Clark will be at home Saturday afternoon against Lakeland College, a 1 o'clock game, right?
Yeah, it'll be, again, another tough test here at home, but you want to get your wins at home, and you want to get them in bunches.
And Lewis and Clark will throw it in, and McCarty has the basketball. Number 25 checking in. Stewart on the right wing. On the left wing, it's Davian Joseph, number 23, into the game. Here's a turnover, and here comes Vincennes, and a foul on Joseph as he was under the basket there. And on the drive, Vincennes will go to the line.
And fouls were a big, big part of that game on Monday. And right now, 4 team fouls. Looks like it's going to be a big part of the game again today.
Free throw missed. First one by Demarius Smith. He's also from Clarksville, Tennessee. And this one is good. He makes 1 out of 2. And his 1 free throw gives Vincennes 10 points now, 10-2. Trailblazers from Indiana leading the Trailblazers from Illinois. Down low to Colbert, but he steps to the right corner now. Colbert trying to give himself some room. Skip pass to the left. 3 ball going up. No, Gudovsky going for the rebound. It's loose, and Vincennes quickly there to the loose ball. Boy, they are quick, especially on defense. Now we have a reach in and a foul called on McCarty.
Made a good play, but got a little bit too much of the arm. Came up with the ball, but a little bit too much contact.
7 minutes into the game now. It's 10-2. Not much scoring yet, really, for either team, but Lewis and Clark really in trouble with just 2 points in 7 minutes. This ball knocked away, but Vincennes quick to the ball. And they'll throw it to the outside. There's Delaney again. They pick up the D on him. Man-to-man D all over the floor. Now traveling called as they got it down to the post, down to the block, but Jing traveled with the basketball.
Good physical play by Gudovsky, keeping position on the block and causing the travel.
Monday, a strange game all in all. Lewis and Clark had that early lead, and then it was like a 30-5 run by Lincoln College.
Yeah, it was just somebody turned on a switch, and Trailblazers couldn't get anything to fall minute after minute and found themselves down big. And they can't let that happen tonight.
Had a lead early of about 7 or 8 points, and Lincoln College ends up winning the game. Now Colbert with a travel, and it's going to go right back to Vincennes. They lead the game 10-2, 12:30 to go, first half.
Great movement off the ball by VU.
They have the ball now. Devin Foster into the game from Dayton, Ohio. He wears number 5. Free throw line. They skip it to the 3-point line now. Driving in, left hand, in and out. No good by Bernie. Rebound, Lewis and Clark.
That slash to the lane was wide open and just couldn't get it to go down.
Almost was able to finish here. They pick the pocket of a guard and back the other way. Good, and 1 as there's Delaney again, this time leading the break.
And again, half court or transition. As athletic as VU is, they can do it. They can just about do it all.
Going to be on Joseph, it looks like, his 2nd foul, team's 6th foul. 6 fouls and 2 points. It's not a good combination. 11:55 to go, first half. Delaney, 6 points, and he's going for a 3-point play. It's in the air. It's short. Rebound. Nobody really went after it for a while. Then Joseph rips it out of there.
See if the Trailblazers can get anything on the half court.
Marlon Sykes blocked away. That's Delaney again. 33. He's been the best player on the floor so far. Inside, finger roll, blocked away. They fight for the loose ball. Vincennes still has it. They throw it to the corner. 3-ball, in and out. Follow up and in. What a follow by Delaney.
Then left a shooter in the corner open. Lucky that wasn't a 3, but Delaney cut through the lane. Great putback.
14-2 now. Here's a 3. It's in and out. No good. On the wing, missed by Joseph. Rebound the other way. Here they come again. Glass and good. Bernie puts it up and in, and Coach Dion Thomas wants a timeout to try and stop the bleeding. 9 minutes into the game, 16-2. Back with more in a moment here on LC TV.
If you want your car to look stunning and keep it running, then take your car to Andy's Auto Body and Complete Car Care Center. Andy's ASE certified mechanics perform oil changes, suspension repair, air conditioning repair and service, engine diagnostics, warranty maintenance, tires, brakes, and shocks, plus state-of-the-art Hawkeye alignment. Like Andy's on Facebook. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care Center with 2 locations in Alton and Maryville is your car's home away from home.
With John Newman, Brent Berkland back here at George Terry Riverbend Arena, 468-2222. That's the number to remember to enroll in classes at Lewis and Clark. Spring semester registration is underway, so call the Enrollment Center tomorrow if you'd like to register for classes. 468-2222, again the number, or online, of course, at lc.edu. That's spring semester registration, 468-2222. The semester starts on January 14th. Lewis and Clark off to a slow start here, John. 16-2 now they trail.
Tight lid on the rim right now. Can't get anything to fall. Really out of sync in their half-court offense.
Well, they had some good looks the first 4 or 5 minutes, but the last 4 or 5 minutes, the defense has taken over, and they haven't had as good a looks. Now a 5-second call as Sykes was wanting some movement away from the ball, and he didn't get it. And on defense, it was Smith all over him there.
They're going to have a lot more movement off the ball to beat this great athletic VU defense.
Underneath, a man wide open, and he's fouled under there. Otherwise, Foster had a layup, and Lewis and Clark will pick up another foul. This one's going to be their 7th team foul. It looks like it will be 20. Polite with his first. Lefty at the line, Devin Foster. Throws it up, missed the free throw.
The few misses VU's had has kept the Trailblazers in this one, so going to have to capitalize on this next offensive possession.
This free throw no good, so 2 more misses. They're 2 for 7 from the line. Otherwise, they'd be up by a lot more. They've missed 5 free throws. There's a turnover. It's going to go right back to Vincennes here. 10:31 to go, and the Trailblazers, Lewis and Clark, still with just 2 points on the board.
Just seem out of sync. Just can't quite get it right. And going to have to play good defense on this one. Tight man-to-man.
And you know they wanted to play well, win or lose. They wanted to play well tonight after Monday night's home loss to Lincoln College.
A good game tonight can change an entire season.
Jumper, right wing, it rattles in and out. That's number 4, Paul Knapp, who's from Flora, Illinois. 6'1" freshman. Here's a jumper up and in for the Trailblazers, and it's McCarty for 2.
He provided somewhat of a spark in the first half on Monday. See if he can get back into a rhythm tonight.
16-4 at the 10-minute mark, halfway through this first half. So 10 minutes it took to score 2 buckets, 4 points. Trailblazers have the ball. Lewis and Clark with the steal. Here they come. Sykes into the corner. McCarty trying to do some damage over there, deep in the left corner. Sykes has it stripped away, though. Good hands again. Vincennes up the floor. Here's an alley-oop, and they try to lay it in. Nope, couldn't get it done.
A little too fancy there.
Yeah, it was. Here's McCarty, tries the layup, and he gets it smacked away by Delaney. And Vincennes will call a timeout. And they want to make a change here with 9:12 to go. A timeout on the floor.
VU bench not happy with that missed alley-oop.
Nope.
He's going to make a personnel change.
Little pass off the glass, and it didn't connect. Even though they had about a 3-on-none break there, they didn't get the points.
And then Trailblazers come down the other way, but you're going to have to go up strong against a team that is so athletic that anybody can jump and block a shot at any time.
So with 9:12 to go, first half, Vincennes will throw it in. And they come up the floor now. After the timeout, they still lead it 16-4. They throw it to the left wing. Down low it goes. A little hook shot will not go there. They fight for the rebound. And Vincennes quicker to the ball again. And now a double team. And a reach-in foul is called there. They had him trapped, and then they started to reach.
Yeah, play great, aggressive defense, but then just went after the ball a little too hard.
Stewart will pick up his second foul. 8 team fouls now.
Do not want to put a team that's 12 points ahead in the bonus.
But they are only 2 for 7 from the line again. But sooner or later, they'll start hitting those free throws, right?
Delaney's been hot all night.
He makes a free throw. He missed his first one on the three-point play, but has a free throw here. And Delaney already with 9 points, looking for double digits now. Lady Trailblazers won earlier tonight, 84-43. A blowout win over Missouri Baptist JV tonight earlier. 5 o'clock game. And the free throws go for Delaney. He's got 10. 10 points. And he is a player. Sophomore from Chicago Carver. 6'5", good size. Inside, outside game for number 33. Here's McCarty for Lewis and Clark. Gives the ball off to Chris Conert into the game. And now Lewis and Clark will turn it over with 8:25 to go.
Not quite sure where Conert was going with the ball there.
To the baseline. It's blocked away. Good D there by Weinglass, and he has the steal. Up to Sykes it goes. 12 minutes into the game. It's 18-4, and now Sykes makes a move to the basket, and he is fouled on his way by number 2, and that's a foul on Jeremiah Williams.
That's going to be the key here. If the LC guards can cut through and cause some fouls and get these chances at the line.
In the air, and it's good. Sykes will hit the first. Trailblazers just trying to get some points here. It's 18-5 now. They trail it. Another one coming. In the air, good. 2 for 2. And he makes it a 18-6 ball game. Down to the corner, Knapp comes out high to Delaney. Right elbow, Colbert's going to play man-to-man on him. And now they sag into the lane. And kick it to the wing. Now free throw line, out to the three-point line. In and out, no good. Weinglass with the rebound.
McCarty went to help on the other side, got back just in time.
Lewis and Clark can't get it done, and they're going to have a foul instead. Is it going to be Weinglass again? And he may be shaken up as he tries to get up off the floor, and Weinglass will pick up his second foul now. He may have hit the floor hard there, face first, and Gudovsky may check in for him here. And at the other end, Gaston at the line. Number 1 throws it up and throws it in. Now Vincennes starting to hit their free throws. 3 for their last 3 now. 10 free throws already they've shot in the game. 19-6. This one's no good, but Delaney is there for the rebound. Gives it up to Gaston. Glass, no. Knapp has another rebound. Vincennes will try for 3, and it's good. Too many chances. Williams with a tray.
You can't let VU have those second and third chance opportunities. That's how they build such big leads.
22-6. Here's a steal. Look out. Delaney. Jam time. Delaney, number 33, slams it home.
With how athletic VU is, Gudovsky out beyond the perimeter, not where you want him touching the ball.
12 points for Delaney. What a half he's had. We still have 6 minutes plus left. Now he tips away an entry pass and has the steal. Here comes Williams the other way, sets it up to Knapp. Knapp driving in, free throw line. They'll kick it back out to the top of the key, and Jeremiah Williams now. 6:26 to go, first half, 24-6. Free throw line jumper, good. The big man, Darius Carter, 6'7", steps out for 2.
Gudovsky gave him a lot of room there, and he's not afraid to shoot that.
26-6. It's a 20-point lead at the 6-minute mark. Vincennes University. The real deal. Here's McCarty. Missed it. Tipped up. No by Colbert. And with 5:55 to go, Vincennes ball again.
And just more.
Carter again. Good again. He knocks it down from the free throw line.
Just trying to tread water at this point. Lewis Clark needs to get something going on the offensive side.
Shot missed. Colbert has the rebound, and he's fouled in the middle of the lane there by number 12, Carter. Carter will pick up his second foul. Team foul number 5. Well, 9 minutes into the game, it was 16-2. Halfway through this first half, 10-minute mark, it was 16-4. We're now up to 28-6. Trailblazers with just 2 field goals and 2 free throws, but here's a move by Conert. Nice move and reverse layup, good.
And you gotta have more. If you're Lewis and Clark, you just have to have more. That's their. And good defense on the other side. Conert on both.
And a turnover is going to go back to Lewis and Clark. LC down by 20. 5:13 to go. It's 28-8. Here comes Sykes up the floor. Sykes gives it to Conert. He's looking for Colbert, and he finds him down low. Dribbled it off his foot, though, and Delaney the other way. He hands the ball off to a point guard. Gaston into the lane. Missed it. Front rim. Colbert the other way. Up to Sykes now. Marlon Sykes with a good move. Down inside. Knocked away by Gaston. Good D there.
Surprising no call. Kind of came over the top. And that one could have went either way. But it's going to be VU ball.
I guess they say it went off of Sykes last. And it is going to be Vincennes ball here. 4:44 to go. First half.
Got to see another defensive possession like we had on the last. Tight to the man, tight to the ball.
Well, some new players out there. Jing back into the game, number 20. A starter. Gaston also back in. Gives it up to Williams. Williams fires it up. No. Tipped up. Kept alive. Good. Nice strong move inside for 2 more.
Again, second chance, third chance points. Cannot give those up.
30-8 our score. Sykes at the top of the key. Sam Taylor into the game. Now we have a hand check foul on number 20. Jing will pick up that foul, and that will be his first foul. 4-minute mark, 30-8 our score.
Just have to come up with something here off the far sideline. Oh, wide open.
Throw it to the corner, left corner, and it's an air ball. Too long there on that shot. Rebound underneath. Nice feed, and it's laid over the rim and in by Stewart for 2.
Nice possession there. Good. Didn't give up on it.
30-10 our score. 20-point game again, but a 3-ball up and in. 3 for Bernie this time.
Shooters in the wing. Can't leave them wide open.
33-10. 33-10 score. Lewis and Clark with another lazy pass. Inside, thrown away. Here they come again.
Got to get back on D.
Vincennes inside. Blocking foul is called on Weinglass, who just checked back in, and he's got another foul. That's 3.
So he's done for at least the rest of this half.
3 fouls on 13, and he'll come out of the game after the free throw here by Bernie, Monty Bernie. 6'1" sophomore. In the air and good. Another thing about a team like this, once they get ahead, they're not going to let you get on a run, that's for sure.
No, they keep the pedal down. And the Trailblazers are a very good team in transition, but Vincennes is a very good team as well. They'll play the type of game that you'll want to play, and they'll try to play it better.
Even if you score on them, they're going to score right back. They'll trade buckets once they get a lead like this. There's a 3 by Stewart, though. Stewart with a couple of buckets and 5 points now, including a tray. 37-13. Down to the baseline. Short shot is too short. Out of bounds. Lewis and Clark. Underneath there was Polite, but he could not hang on to the rebound.
Slapped the ball out of his own hands, coming down with the rebound, and not happy with himself.
34-13. They throw it into Gaston. Free throw line, blocked by Colbert. Good D there. And now we have a foul underneath on Jing. He'll pick up his second foul. And Lewis and Clark will go to the free throw line, 1-1. 2:43 to go till halftime. Again, the Lady Blazers winning. Coach Jaron Young has his team now at 6-3 as they blew out MOBAP, Missouri Baptist University, their JV squad tonight. Won by 41 points. First free throw is missed. Front into the 1-1, no good. 2:30 to go till halftime. Gaston will fire a long 2, and it's good. Line drive, and he hit it.
He's not afraid to take those shots on the run.
36-13. 23-point lead.
Got to take it to the basket.
Sykes going one-on-one, lean in, good, off the glass.
That away. He's got a little bit of size, and he's quick around the corner. He needs to do that more often.
Down into the left corner, back out to Delaney. Good bounce down low, good position there. Glass, no. Conert with the rebound.
Great help D by Conert. Going to have to be there in the post.
Sykes again, blocked by Delaney. He was there, the last man, last line of defense. Down the baseline it goes. Layup. Dropped in by Bernie for 2.
Good defensive play by Conert again, trying to take the charge, but when he went down, left a hole in the defense.
Conert inside, and he was out of control, and No foul called either way there. It's back the other way to Gaston. He's wide open. He hits again.
He'll hit it all day if he's wide open.
40-15. Timeout. Coach Dion Thomas would like a timeout with just 1:14 to go and cannot slow down a team like this at all.
No, and again, once you get down, VU is going to keep you down, and unless you can get a run going. Good timeout here, I think, by Lewis and Clark. You just got to draw up something, come up with something, because the drives through the lane are working as long as they go up strong to the hole.
Time to, again, start thinking about spring semester classes here at Lewis and Clark Community College. Classes begin January 14th, and to register, call the Enrollment Center here at LC, 468-2222, 468-2222, or on the web at lc.edu for spring semester classes starting January 14th. John has already thought that far ahead. And
I have.
Got your schedule ready to go, right?
Got to just get that finalized, and I'll be ready to go on the 14th.
You'll be official.
Yes.
40-15, officially our score here. Vincennes from Indiana with a big lead, and they started quickly with a 16-2 start. 9 minutes into the game, Lewis and Clark had just 2 points. They have only 15 points as we close in on halftime here. The offense for Vincennes just as good as their defense, or vice versa.
So athletic, and they play so tight to the ball.
Defense may be even better than their offense, if that's possible. Here's Sykes with it, down to Colbert. Colbert looking around. To the left wing it goes, and now traveling called there. Sam Taylor with a walk.
So a little bit of saw the opening before putting the ball on the deck, and poor mental mistake.
Here comes Vincennes with just 45 seconds to go in this first half. Inside shot, no good. Offensive goaltending will be called there, and it'll go the other way.
So, Trailblazers need to close out this half on a high note and put some points on the board right here. There's no movement off the ball.
25 seconds. Sykes will throw it left side. He finds Princeton Stewart. Stewart gives to the baseline. Reverse layup. Nice move there. Sam Taylor for 2.
That's the kind of determination the Trailblazers are definitely going to have in the second half.
40-17 our score. Shot no. 1 second left, and going to go the other way with just 0.4 seconds left now.
Enough time to catch and shoot.
Sykes will have to fire it from the backcourt. He won't even fire it. He'll hold it, and that will be the end of the first half. Coming up, a visit with Coach Jerron Young of the Lady Trailblazers with their big win earlier tonight. Our halftime score, Vincennes 40-17 here on LC.
Hello, and welcome to the Lewis and Clark Minute. Today we're going to check out the music program with Dr. Teresa Crane.
Have you always wanted to learn how to play the piano? Maybe you wanted to learn Beethoven's Für Elise. Or maybe you like a more popular style like Jim Brickman. Or maybe you like jazzy blues. You can learn all this and more right here at Lewis and Clark Community College.
This has been your Lewis and Clark Minute.
Why should you bring your vehicle to Quick Lane at Roberts Motors? If you never need an appointment, just drive on in. Quick Lane has the guaranteed lowest tire prices around. Plus, we perform a multi-point inspection of the critical items on your vehicle at no charge every time you visit. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, or any other make, Quick Lane can service it. We're even open on Saturdays. Stop by Quick Lane at Roberts Motors today. Come see why life is better in the Quick Lane.
Hey, I'm Anderson Cooper. As a parent, you want to make sure that your child knows how to deal with bullying when they see it happening. And chances are they want to help, but they don't really know how. Well, teach them that the best thing to do is calmly walk away, find a teacher or other adult, and speak up. And do your part. Be that adult they can talk to and trust will listen. Join me to help stop bullying. Go to stopbullying.gov to find out more.
Ron Young, the coach of the women's team. Big win tonight, Coach, 84-43 over Mobap.
Yes, it was a big win. It was great for all the kids to get a chance to play tonight. A lot of minutes. Almost everyone scored. It was a great effort. We really got out and got after it in our full court man and in our press, and we executed pretty well on offense. And it was a great win.
You talk about getting out and getting after it, and the bottom line is right from the start of the game, the girls were on top of it.
Yes, they were. You know, we told them that we wanted to get out early, give them a lot of pressure early because, you know, we wanted to get a good lead. And hopefully, you know, we wanted to get all the players some playing time and everybody to get a good opportunity to be successful tonight.
I realize that games like tonight, when you win by 40-some points, at times can be a problem. But at times can be really nice, too, because like you say, everybody gets a chance to play. You get to look at different offenses and defenses. It makes it nice.
Yes, it is. We got a chance to, you know, run some of the things that we don't normally get a chance to run as often. And everybody got some good looks at the basket. We really worked our press well. That was what I was really excited about. Our 2-2-1, we got some good traps and got out and ran the floor. And it was really great.
The press did look nice tonight because it really did have an impact.
Yes, it did, and we knew that it would. We just got to make sure that we stay on it, though. Our kids tend to get tired, you know, from the press, but I told them that it'll pay off, you know, if you work hard in it.
And I know the press is something you like, that you like to implement in the games, you like to see happen. The bottom line is a game like this should give the girls some confidence as far as running that press and knowing how effective it can be.
Yes, it does. We really got good rotation out of our press. We're still learning a couple things out of it. You know, sometimes we gamble a little too much, and, you know, we have to pay for it. But, you know, it paid off tonight when we did gamble. And, you know, sometimes I try to keep them back and be conservative. But, you know, we handled it pretty well tonight.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Exactly. You sure do.
Offense was good tonight. Of course, anytime you get 84 points, you can't be too upset.
Yeah. You know, we really didn't get a chance to run that much half-court stuff, you know, because we got a lot of stuff in transition and a lot of things off the press, a lot of steals. But we did get a chance to run a few things offensively that we needed to work on.
That's a big factor, though, when you can get enough turnovers that you end up accumulating a lot of points off of takeaways and steals. It makes a difference.
Yeah, that's the type of team we are. You know, since we press, you know, most of the game, you know, we really want to get a lot of points off of our press. You know, if we have to run a half-court offense, you know, we will. That's what we wanted to work on, you know, sometimes in a half-court set. So that's why we came back to a zone sometimes. And then, you know, we, you know, be able to work against a half-court offense, and, you know, when we get the ball on a steal or a rebound.
And that's interesting that you come back to the zone when you're not a fan of the zone.
No, I'm not. But, you know, you got to give the kids some type of break sometimes. And, you know, we really need to work on our zone sometimes because we can't always press. And we really need to be able to do some half-court stuff and be able to shut some people down when the press isn't working. So that's why we ran our 3-2 a little bit and we tried to work on our 1-3-1. And, you know, we got a couple good things out of it.
You'd mentioned earlier so many of the women getting a chance to score tonight, getting some good minutes in the game. It's got to make them feel good when they get a chance to get out on that floor and start racking up some points.
Yeah, it does. All the kids, you know, really get excited when everybody gets a chance to play and everybody scores. And, you know, that was one of the main things we talked about. You know, let's get out and do some good things early so everyone can get in and get a good chance to be successful tonight.
And it was a tough night from the standpoint that you had a game last night too.
Yeah. It was similar game though. We ran everybody in and out, so everyone got a lot of good minutes. We were, just a little bit tired in the first, few minutes of the game, but I think that, we ended up pulling it through because we are kind of deep. So.
Last night was Greenville, the JV. Talk some about that game.
Greenville JV. It was a great game. They shot the ball pretty well. They put up 69 points. So, that was a little bit above our average, what we're giving up. So they shot the ball very well. But we gave them, a little trouble with our press again last night. So we put up 94 points. So that was pretty good. The kids were excited about that.
Obviously, you got to be excited about 94 points. Anytime you start watching that scoreboard and it gets close to 100, the excitement starts to build.
Yeah, they really wanted to get up there, but it's not about scoring that 100. It's just about executing and doing the right things and playing the way we're supposed to play.
Has to be tough as a coach to slow them down when they start seeing, boy, we might make that 100. They want to start firing up the shots, don't they?
Yeah, they do, and you kind of have to reel them back in and let them know, hey, we really want to still run our stuff and execute things. And that was what I had to tell them tonight. Hey, I know we're up a little bit, but we still need to execute and run our offense.
The bottom line is that discipline's going to come in handy real quick when you start facing that conference schedule.
Yes, it's going to be very important when we start seeing more teams in our region. This is a very tough region that we're in, and so we have to be prepared, at all times to make sure we're running all of our offenses, in the half court, and make sure we execute and set good screens and get good passes and good looks at the basket.
What do we have coming up next?
Next week we have Lincoln Trail. Lincoln Trail down there, great team. That's a Division I school. We're going to be on the road there, so it's always tough to go on the road and play, and especially when it's a Division I school, and it's going to be a good matchup.
Tough too, and you've got to make a 2 or 3 hour bus ride to get there and then go out and play.
Yes, it is. It's always tough, when we have to make that long bus trip, and kids get off and they're kind of lackadaisical and kind of wake them up, So we want to get there early so we can get out and get some good shots in and get loose, and hopefully we can pull one away.
There's really not a weak team in the conference, is there?
No, not at all. Not at all. Last year everyone gave us a run for our money. Each game was close. A few that we pulled away at the end, but when we go on the road in our region, everyone is tough to play in their gym.
And that makes it really tough on the women because they never get a chance to really relax. Tonight, last night, those were the exceptions.
Yeah. That's why we want some of these games on our schedule so we can get a chance for everyone to get a chance to be successful. Because when we do go on these road trips, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be some tough competition. Teams in our region, they all shoot the ball well, and it's going to be tough to play on the road because we don't always shoot the ball well on the road.
We just got through Thanksgiving. How hard is it going to be to keep the women focused on basketball and don't think about Christmas?
Well, we're going to keep ourselves busy. We're going to be practicing over the break. A lot of kids will be off from school, but we're going to still be in the gym working out because we play 3 days after Christmas. So we have a tournament at Mineral Area, and we play 2 great teams down there, Mineral Area and Three Rivers. So we have to stay in the gym and be prepared because those are 2 great Division I schools.
The bottom line is, while 99% of the student body is going to be enjoying that week between Christmas and New Year's, you're going to have to be working.
Yep, we sure will. We'll be working hard, and hopefully it's going to pay off, and we'll be successful over the break.
And that is a tough tournament you moved to down there.
Yes, it is. It is a real tough tournament. Like I said, 2 Division I schools. They always give us a tough run for our money. We lost to Mineral Area last year, but we squeaked one out at Three Rivers. So I know Three Rivers is going to be anxious to get back at us this year.
And both of those schools have long reputations of successful programs.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Both on the men's and women's side. Both of those teams are really successful, and hopefully we can do some good things.
The benefit for you is having coached in Missouri, having spent time across the river, you probably have a better idea than most coaches of what to face in those teams.
Yes, those teams, they shoot the ball well, they can defend well, they're both well-coached teams, and, it's just going to come down to our execution. It's just going to come down to how smart we can play, how we take care of the ball, if we can limit our turnovers, and limit them to, one shot, and we can hit the defensive rebounds really hard, I think we can be okay.
Jerron Young, the women's coach, has been here at halftime. We have more men's basketball coming up for you in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Audrey Lucchese, and I'm from Alton, Illinois. I love music, and that's why I came to Lewis & Clark. It's been an amazing experience here at Lewis & Clark, working with students that are so talented, coming from all over the area, and they work so hard to follow their dreams. The music faculty at Lewis & Clark they're fantastic, and they're there every step of the way to push you to follow your dreams. One of the unique opportunities that I have had at Lewis & Clark is being able to record my own music with a fellow student here. Being able to record our music has opened doors for us in the music industry. My long-term goal is to finish here at Lewis & Clark and then to transfer to a 4-year school and finish my degree in music performance. I would recommend Lewis & Clark to another student because it is definitely a great place to get started, and it can open so many doors for you.
If you want your car to look stunning and keep it running, then take your car to Andy's Auto Body and Complete Car Care Center. Andy's ASE certified mechanics perform oil changes, suspension repair, air conditioning repair and service, engine diagnostics, warranty maintenance, tires, brakes, and shocks, plus state-of-the-art Hawkeye alignment. Like Andy's on Facebook. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care Center with 2 locations in Alton and Maryville is your car's home away from home.
Packers. Viking. Packers. Viking. Viking.
Red State. Blue State. Vegan.
Carnivore.
We come from different places.
Uptown. Downtown.
Optimist.
We come to different conclusions.
Half empty.
Half full.
But when we live united, we create real, lasting change in the building blocks of life. The education, income, and health of our communities, our families,
United.
Even the person next to us.
Live united.
Real change won't happen without you. So give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Sign up at liveunited.org.
Welcome back to Riverbend Arena, and our halftime score 40-17 in favor of Vincennes University. And John, Vincennes keeping it up, 40 points, offense, and lots of defense too.
Yeah, high-pressure defense, high-pressure offense as well. Transition, half-court, doesn't really matter. They'll play whatever type of game just happens.
And at halftime here, you have Delaney with 12 points. He's one of the starters. And then off the bench, a guy like Bernie chips in with 8 points. Lewis & Clark, 2 points in the first 9 minutes. And at the halfway point of the first half, 10-minute mark, they had just 4 points, 16-4. So they had troubles early on.
Yeah, they started to slash to the basket later in the first half, and they found some success, but a lot of blocks, a lot of steals from this VU defense. You've got to go up strong, and you've got to go up quick.
17 points here at halftime for Lewis & Clark, and they trail. And they spent a lot of time at halftime in the locker room, a lot of instruction, and maybe some changes for Lewis & Clark. And head coach Deion Thomas, let's go to the floor and get ready for the second half now. 20 minutes on the clock as we go down to the floor, and the ball belongs to Vincennes. They will start with the basketball, and we're underway now as they control it down to our right in front of their bench. And they move it to the top of the key and fire it up and in. It's good. That shot, number 12, Carter hitting again. He got hot at the end of that first half with a couple of buckets. 42-17 now.
You got to come out strong through the Trailblazer offense.
They throw it away on their first possession. So Vincennes with a bucket, Lewis & Clark with a turnover. And here we go again, 42-17 now. Trailblazers, Lewis & Clark back on defense, man-to-man defense. Sykes with some good D there.
Stewart out of position there.
Underneath it goes, down to the block, missed, but a foul is called, and it's going to be on Colbert, number 54.
Looked like he had good position there on the block. Not quite sure where that foul came from.
D'Angelo Colbert, 6'7" sophomore from South Shore High School in Chicago. Free throw is short. Missed by Carter this time. Another free throw coming up. 42-17. Vincennes coming to the Riverbend with a record of 7-0. Flying through this early part of the season and still on the fly. It's 43-17 now. Lewis and Clark basketball. It's Princeton Stewart. Stewart, side of the lane, and he traveled down the right side of the lane.
Keep hold and got going a little bit too quick.
Well, at this pace, the Trailblazers going to have a tough time getting to, say, 40 points tonight.
Yeah, it's not the high-powered, fast-paced offense we're used to seeing.
Out to the three-point line. They set up the offense again. Williams and Gaston out low. Or out high, the guards. Now out of bounds, and it's going to go the other way. Lewis and Clark ball, a minute and a half into the second half. Again at halftime, head coach Jaron Young talking about his 84 points tonight as they beat Mobap JV, Missouri Baptist, 84-43. Lewis and Clark ladies now 6-3. Lewis and Clark men's team at 3-3. Here comes VU with a lead, big lead, 43-17. Number 1 and number 2 always consistent out there, Gaston and Williams. Free throw line, Carter again. Good again for number 12.
And I think every point he's had is from that, almost that exact same spot. Gotta play the man.
4 buckets, 9 points for Carter now as he joins in on the fun. 45-17. Down low to Colbert. Sandwich there, double team, and he throws it away. Throws it right to the head coach, Dion Thomas, and he's out of bounds.
Nice catch by the coach there. Still got it.
And Vincennes will bring it up the floor. They led 40-17 at halftime, and it's a 5-0 start. 5-0 run for Vincennes here in the second half. Inside. Feed across the lane. Now they'll reset it. Out to Carter. He's open again. And it's good again.
Just great form, great shot. And somebody's going to have to guard him sooner or later.
The big man can step out. He's from Akron, Ohio. 6'7" sophomore. Here's Sykes off the glass. No, but he's fouled. And this 7-0 run may be over. We're going to have a foul called on Vincennes. See who they caught. One of the guards. It's Gaston, his third foul. Sykes goes to the line. Marlon Sykes, 6-foot sophomore from Chicago Marshall. In the air and good. Sykes will shoot again. He's at 5 points in the game. In and out. No good.
A loose ball.
And out of bounds, it's going to go to Lewis and Clark here. Actually to Vincennes. 47-18. It's a 29-point lead. Nope. Over and back called on Gaston. That was close. Over and back, turnover call.
Say just a little misstep there, but good call by the referee.
Sam Taylor will throw it in down below us here. Marlon Sykes out there, along with Princeton Stewart. Wineglass in there along with Chris Conert, too, number 44. And bringing it out high is Sam Taylor.
Wasn't too much.
Left side shot is off the rim and missed.
Good thought there, just hung a little bit too long in the air.
Right side it goes, now quickly down to Carter. Help defense on him, so they give it to Delaney. Delaney down, good, and one. And that's how strong he is. Delaney for two.
Great body control to take the contact and still get a good shot up and in. And that's been the story for him all night.
14 points and another foul on Weinglass, his fourth foul.
A lot left in this one. He's going to sit for a while.
Deshaun Delaney up and in. Free throw good. That's a 3-point play. 15 points to lead all scorers. 11 points for Carter. He's second on the score sheet. 8 for Bernie. 7 for Gaston. 50-18. Sykes gets a shot blocked. Conard has it. Gives it off, hands it off to Stewart. His shot no good. Rebound underneath there and a foul. Delaney from behind, fouling Sam Taylor.
Again, another good possession by the Trailblazers. Getting underneath, getting good position, and drawing another foul.
Free throw in the air, and it is missed. Taylor will shoot another one. That's Delaney's first foul, as active as he's been. Just one foul now. 50-18, and he missed them both, and Delaney has the rebound.
When you're down like this, you can't miss free throws.
Glass and good. Stops and pops. It's Bernie for two. He's got 10.
And stopped on a dime, jumped over his defender, and just put it off the glass.
The second half, 12-1, Vincennes. 12-1, a free throw, and that's it. Now Colbert is fouled down low. Trailblazers, not many field goals overall. 7 field goals in the game. 1 3, 6 twos. Here's a steal, turnover Lewis and Clark. Left side, it's Bernie again. Glass and good again for Bernie.
Same shot, different possession.
54-18. Wow. Vincennes will be 8-0 after this win. Conard out high. Lewis and Clark will go to Indiana and play Vincennes too on January 30th. Lewis and Clark this Saturday, December 1st. They'll start December with a home game against Lakeland Saturday afternoon, Lakeland College. Gaston from the free throw line. He missed it off the rim. 5 minutes into the second half here. 54-18.
Rare unfriendly roll on that one.
To the corner it goes. 3 ball. Good. Sam Taylor with a tray.
Finally found an open man and took advantage.
Down low it goes. Quickly. Glass and good. And they answer right back with a bucket.
And another foul.
Let's see who this foul is on for Lewis and Clark. Might be Colbert. Underneath the basket, it will be his second foul. The lead is 35 points right now. And it stays at 35. But Delaney's fouled, and they almost got another bucket. Guess who? It's Colbert again. 3 quick fouls on him.
And Delaney will get a chance at another 2 points.
Miss a free throw and still get the rebound. Here's the free throw for Delaney, up and in. He missed his first free throw. Now he's made 4 in a row, 4 out of 5. In the air, he missed another one. They almost got the rebound again, but Lewis and Clark ball. The lead is 36.
Need a strong offensive possession here.
36-point lead. Inside Colbert, step through, missed it, partially blocked, and here comes Vincennes again. VU on the fly, to the wing it goes, up and in it goes. Long two there, and it's Delaney again. And we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. 59-21 our score. Back with more in a moment on LCTV.
I'm Anderson Cooper. As a parent, you want to make sure that your child knows how to deal with bullying when they see it happening. And chances are they want to help, but they don't really know how. I'll teach them that the best thing to do is calmly walk away, find a teacher or other adult, and speak up. And do your part. Be that adult they can talk to and trust will listen. Join me to help stop bullying. Go to stopbullying.gov to find out more.
With John Newman, Brent Berkland back here at George Terry Riverbend Arena. Trailblazers in jeopardy of falling big twice here at home this week. 2 blowout losses, it looks like. Lincoln College Monday. Tonight, Vincennes University, John.
A blowout like Monday can lead to more, but when you have a team like Vincennes coming in after a loss like that, it just seems to keep piling on.
And they keep piling it on. They're up by 38 now, 59-21. The halftime score was 40-17. So you can tell they've kept the pressure on. The second half is 19-4 in favor of VU. 19-4, that's a nice run.
VU only really has one gear, and that's go. And they've been going all night.
Here's a foul as McCarty was on his way to the basket.
Like to see more of that. Just trying to get as close to the basket. Those cutting through the lane has been somewhat successful.
Knapp will be charged with his first foul. McCarty at the line. 13:49 to go in the game. Free throw is missed by McCarty. One for 4 here in the second half for Lewis and Clark from the line. 1 for 5 make that.
3 points. That's what it boils down to from the line.
In the air, another miss. Tipped out by Vincennes, and it's going to be Lewis and Clark ball.
Now they need to take advantage and get a quick score here.
And they throw it in. Lewis and Clark under their own basket. Reverse layup. McCarty got too far underneath. Keeps it alive, though, to Stewart. To the three-point line. It's good again. And once again, it's Sam Taylor. Couple of threes for Taylor now.
And good possession. Way to keep it in. And found the open man for 3.
59-24. And a kick ball on defense. And Vincennes University throwing it in with 13:25 to go. Throw it into the top of the key. There's Carter, left open. He finally missed a shot. Rebound Lewis and Clark as they head the other way. Sykes with it. Now to McCarty again. McCarty, another 3, and it's in and out this time. Tipped in, though, by Colbert. Good hands for him. And a timeout called for Vincennes here with the score 59-26. That's Colbert's first 2 points of the game, right?
Hard to believe.
Yeah.
But offense coming on the last couple of possessions. 8 points on their last 3 possessions.
Those couple of threes helped, of course. And 59-26 now our score after the timeout here by the visitors. They have the ball, leading 59-26. 12:58 to go in the game as we continue on here in the second half. Long night of basketball. It was a 5 o'clock start for the women's game. They won big over the JV team from Missouri Baptist University, 84-43. 22 for Wood, 20 for Weathersby. They combined for 42 points on their own. Left side, Delaney. He'll try a three, and he hits that too. Anywhere, everywhere for 33.
He's just an athlete. And he gets the rebound.
21 points, it looks like, for Delaney now. 62-26 after that three. Halftime was 40-17 once again. Here's Colbert still fighting for a loose ball. Trailblazers all over the floor. Out of bounds. It's going to go to Lewis and Clark. 3 Trailblazers all over the floor, even though they're down by 30 plus.
Nice to see them still fighting hard and trying to get back into this game.
Scratching, clawing, whatever it takes. Sykes with it. Gives it up to Stewart. Stewart's going to drive into the lane. Finger roll. Good. Stewart with 2.
He's got to keep that intensity up. And great play there.
62-28 now. Largest lead was 38. 59-21 a moment ago. Inside, Colbert with a block. Now a jump ball called. Possession arrow going to Lewis and Clark. They'll get it back, and they'll try to get to 30 points now. 62-28, 11:37 to go.
Good possession. Good position on that one by the Trailblazers.
Stewart fires it up. Nope. Didn't run much offense that time as Vincennes will run back the other way. Knapp for 3. Missed it. Rebound, Lewis and Clark. Blue and white basketball. Sam Taylor into the corner. Here's Stewart into the lane. Missed it. Rebound. Vincennes with it.
Stewart has his eyes on the basket and missed a couple of open players on that one.
11 minutes now. 11-minute mark remaining in the ball game.
2-3 zone now for Lewis and Clark.
Delaney, 3 ball. He missed it.
Haven't said that much tonight.
No. Finally missed one. Here's McCarty the other way. Dumped down to Colbert on the baseline. Looking for an opening or an open man. Instead, it's going up. He missed it off the glass and rim.
I like that possession, though. He took his time and took a pretty good shot.
10:20 to go in the game as the Trailblazers play some D here. Knapp will try another 3. It's off the rim, no good, and now a foul. Colbert may be charged with a foul on the rebound. He will.
That's his 4th.
Colbert, 4 fouls. Trailblazers now coming to the midway point of this second half. 10-11 remaining in the game. 10 minutes. 62-28. Inbounds on the block, up and in again.
Just can't stop it sometimes.
Many weapons. 64-28 now. Down low, nice move by Weinglass. Reverse layup, good. He lost it, got it back, and put it in.
Yeah, made a beautiful spin move off the shoulder and almost lost the ball, but recovered and back on D.
64-30, 34-point lead. In and out on the 3 ball. There's a rebound, and Knapp has it knocked out of bounds. Lewis and Clark ball. Lewis and Clark with Sykes out there. Conert out there. Also Sam Taylor. Weinglass out there too, and now C.J. Polite into the game, number 20. Colbert again with 4 fouls. He's on the bench. Down to Malik Weinglass, another spin move. This time he missed it on the reverse.
Might have found a little bit of a hole there along the baseline. Just couldn't convert that one.
Here's Delaney. Back to Williams. Inside, it's Carter. Free throw line. Nope.
Finally somebody in his face on that shot.
Konert's going to the glass. Gives to Weinglass. Up. No, he missed it. Delaney with a rebound.
Konert should have went up with it. Either draw the foul or try to put in the easy layup.
8:40 to go, and a foul is called down low. Double team there. Weinglass was there. Sam Taylor was there. And the foul is on 32, Taylor. Todd Franklin, the head coach for Vincennes University. Dion Thomas, Lewis and Clark head coach. 64-30 is our score right now. And again, it took the Trailblazers a long time to get on the board first. It was 16-2 at one point. 28-8, 30-10, 40-17 at halftime. And right now, the lead has been over 30 for a while. 64-30. Polite gets it blocked away, and back the other way, Vincennes again. Here they come. Running, gunning. They fake a 3. Instead, it's down low, and jam time for Carter for 2.
He can step out and take the medium range jumper, or he can muscle up and throw it down.
13 points for Carter now. 36-point game again. 66-30. Inside, it's Weinglass. Now outside, Konert. Weinglass again. Little turnaround, a hook shot, nope. Rebound loose, look out, 3-on-none break here. And a foul is called as Polite will pick up the foul.
A little bit of frustration there, gotta watch out.
Back the other way, Weinglass is injured, he's down on the floor. With a foul at the other end of the floor. So an injury timeout here. 7:46 to go. 66-30. It's not often you'll see the home team on the women's side win so lopsided, 40, and then on the men's game, the home team losing by 30 or 40.
Yeah, not the type of game you really come to watch. You don't expect it. You know, those close games are the ones that get the fans involved. But
that's true. Williams at the line here. In the air and good. Another one coming here. Free throw going up. Missed by Williams. 67-30. 37-point lead. Again, it was a 38-point game a couple of minutes ago, 59-21. But it's been over 30 points for a while now.
Yeah, Vincennes coming in number 4 in the nation. And they...
I'd like to see the top 3 teams play, you know?
No kidding.
If these guys are among the elite, in the top 5, of course, what do those other teams look like?
When you have an athlete at every position.
And the bench.
Oh.
Depth, you know?
At every position.
Right. Size, quickness. 68-30. It is a 38-point game again. 7.5 minutes to go in the game now. We're down to 7:30 to go. Colbert, looks like he's fouled there in the lane. It's going to be Jing with the foul. Zing with foul number 3. Lamine Jing foul. To the baseline it goes, up and in. Sam Taylor's hit some shots now.
Off balance, but still got it to go.
He's got 10 points, double digits, when his team only has 32 total. 68-32.
And left him wide open.
Top of the key 3, and Williams will bury it, 71-32. There's the largest lead of the night at 39. Williams with a tray. And Lewis and Clark will throw it to the bench, out of bounds. Turnover.
Just a miscommunication there. Going back the other way.
22 now into the game. Willie Wiley, 6'6" freshman from Springfield, Illinois. We'll see what Wiley does off the bench. Here's Colbert with another foul. Is that 5?
Yep, that's his 5th.
Foul out of the game as he didn't cut off the baseline there, and he fouls out with just 2 points.
Not the type of game that he was expecting to have.
And hoping for tonight, yeah. Wineglass in for Colbert. 6:37 to go, and at the line we have number 3, Monty Burney, sophomore from Clarksville, Tennessee. And the free throw is good. Burney, 13 points off the bench. Four players in double figures, 72-32. Missed this free throw, and then Wiley is over the back, number 22. He will be charged with his first foul. 40-point game, 6.5 minutes to go.
Try to make this one look respectable.
C.J. Polite gives it off. Stewart to the lane again. Good again for Princeton. 2 more.
Beautiful head fake got him into the lane, and then he finished.
He's got 9. Wiley fires it up, and he's fouled by Sam Taylor. To the line goes Willie Wiley. Free throw is short. And he'll try again. Foul number 2 on Taylor, by the way. Free throw good this time, 73-34. And Marlon Sykes brings it up the floor. Sykes, the point guard, out to Stewart for 3. Nope. He missed it. Rebound loose. VU basketball.
Light took a heck of an elbow in the lane there. He's in a little bit of pain.
They give it to the corner, out high. It's stolen away, and all by himself is Sam Taylor. He'll lay it over the front of the rim and in.
Finally got away from the defense.
Taylor with 10 points in the second half, 12 in the game. 3 ball the other way. Loomis Gehring, number 15, with a 3.
Again, just everybody on the floor can score. Finally some good movement by the Lewis and Clark players off the ball.
Sykes inside, and he lays it in. 76-38. Now we're going to have a timeout as it's like a sub. will check in. All they want to do is call a timeout to change up the lineup here. 5:02 remaining. Vincennes ball, here they come.
Motion offense.
To the wing it goes. Long three, Gehring. He missed it. Wiley with the rebound, though. Now to Knapp. Wiley, left elbow. Back to Knapp in the corner. He bounces it out to Foster. Back into Wiley. Up and in.
Gave up on that one in the middle. And let him just kind of stroll in for two.
78-38. Inside, it is Sykes with a bucket.
Beautiful head fake and easy layup.
Sykes now with 9 points. Back the other way. Vincennes will score again. 80-40 our score. Here's Weinglass, left elbow, and rattles in and out. No good. Long pass to Wiley. He'll wait for a guard and wait for some help with 3:45 to go.
Good transition defense by the Trailblazers.
80-40. Knapp throws it to the high post. Now to the three-point line. Three ball. Nope. They get the rebound, though. Right back up it goes. Missed. Another rebound. Good. And one. Gehring will score and go for three.
Again, second, third chance points for VU. And don't know how many times offensive rebounds have turned into easy points.
Stewart with his third foul. And the free throw, nope, missed. But the lead is now 42, 82-40. The lead has been over 30 points for much of this second half, but now it's over 40 points. And Lewis and Clark with just 40 points in the game. You never dreamed that. Here's a long two, good. Joseph for 2 points. (82-42) our score. 2:45 left. Knapp for three. It's good.
Been looking for the range all the second half. Finally found it. It's another three for VU.
They have 4 threes in the second half. And now a foul is called on Knapp at the other end after his three. 85-42. Largest lead once again in the game, and now Lewis and Clark clearing off the bench even more here. Milos Petrovic into the game. Gudovsky back into the game. Konert also back in. Chris Springman checks in too. All those 4 players along with Sykes, who's at the free throw line. Sykes up and missed it.
So quick down the floor.
2:25 left, and free throw line jumper wide open. In and out, no good. Gudovsky with the rebound. The 7-footer will send it to Sykes with 2:15 to go. And they throw it away. It's another turnover, and McCarty in for Sykes now.
Just trying to play out these last 2 minutes and try to reload for the next one.
Lakeland College, Saturday afternoon here at home. Another home game. And you surely don't want to be blown out. 3 home games in a row. Saturday. 3 ball is good. That's Gehring again.
Unconscious.
5 threes in the second half now. They have 88 on the board. Inside, Petrovic, little hook shot. It's going to roll off the rim, out of bounds. Now, I may have guessed Vincennes 88 points, but I would not have guessed 42 for Lewis and Clark.
No, Vincennes has cut off any offensive run at the head, every step of the way.
Maybe 88-68,
yeah.
88-78. Here's Knapp with a 3. It's no good.
Just as athletic as VU is, just cannot get out in numbers.
Conard fouled underneath the basket with 1:05 to go. That's it. 65 seconds left, and we have a foul on Wiley, number 22. Lewis and Clark will be 3 and 4 on the year. And the free throw is up and in by Conert. With 1:05 to go, he misses the second free throw. Vincennes ball.
Just play good defense here. Try to keep it where it's at.
88-43 is where it's at. Out of bounds, Lewis and Clark ball in a 45-point game. 88-43. 50 seconds left in the game, and McCarty up the floor. McCarty, left elbow, missed the shot. Rebound out of bounds. Still Lewis and Clark ball, 43 seconds left.
Get anything you can.
McCarty has it, top of the key. Now free throw line, 35 seconds left. Down to Springman. Springman gets his man in the air. Wiley fouled him.
Good fundamental play. Get your man on the ball fake and go to the line and sink 2.
Springman at the line now, and number 10 try to get on the score sheet here. Free throw off the mark, though. He'll try another one. Here's the free throw, and this one is good. 88-44. And 20 seconds left. That will be your final score, it appears, as they hold the ball near midcourt. 15 seconds left. 8-0 start now, and they're still on a roll. Vincennes University, Lewis and Clark 3-4 with another loss at home. 5 seconds left as the clock runs out on Lewis and Clark. And that's our final. Vincennes with a big win, 88-44 over Lewis and Clark. Back with the postgame in a moment on LC TV.
Hi, I'm Audrey Lucchese, and I'm from Alton, Illinois. I love music, and that's why I came to Lewis and Clark. It's been an amazing experience here at Lewis and Clark, working with students that are so talented, coming from all over the area, and they work so hard to follow their dreams. The music faculty at Lewis and Clark they're fantastic, and they're there every step of the way to push you to follow your dreams. One of the unique opportunities that I have had at Lewis and Clark is being able to record my own music with a fellow student here. Being able to record our music has opened doors for us in the music industry. My long-term goal is to finish here at Lewis and Clark and then to transfer to a 4-year school and finish my degree in music performance. I would recommend Lewis and Clark to another student because it is definitely a great place to get started, and it can open so many doors for you.
If you want your car to look stunning and keep it running, then take your car to Andy's Auto Body and Complete Car Care Center. Andy's ASE certified mechanics perform oil changes, suspension repair, air conditioning repair and service, engine diagnostics, warranty maintenance, tires, brakes, and shocks, plus state-of-the-art Hawkeye alignment. Like Andy's on Facebook. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care Center with 2 locations in Alton and Maryville is your car's home away from home.
Packers, Viking, Packers, Viking, Viking.
Red State, Blue State, Vegan,
Carnivore.
We come from different places.
Uptown, Downtown,
Optimist.
We come to different conclusions.
Half empty.
Half full.
But when we live united, we create real, lasting change in the building blocks of life. The education, income, and health of our communities, our families,
United.
even the person next to us.
Live united.
Real change won't happen without you. So give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Sign up at liveunited.org.
Welcome back. John Newman and Brent Berkland back here with you as we get ready to hear from Coach Dion Thomas. Our final, Vincennes University 88, Lewis and Clark 44. Let's go down to the floor now and hear from the coach after Lewis and Clark falls hard to Vincennes tonight.
I changed my mind.
And I told him that just like I just told him now.
Coach, you said it was going to be a tough game, and Vincennes came to play.
Well, I mean, they don't have that number 6 ranking in the nation for nothing. Todd is a hell of a coach. Oop, I shouldn't say that on TV now. Todd is a heck of a coach, and, you know, he prepares his team extremely well. As you see, they came out, played with a lot of intensity. They execute their offense. They execute on defense. You know, and that team is just on, you know, we're good. And I know my players are good. I like my players, but we don't have that caliber athlete. I mean, he has at least 4 players on his team that are high major talent and at least a couple that are mid-major talent. You know, and I don't have those type of players, but I'm proud of my guys because they came out, you know, and they fought. They fought the whole time.
We had some major university scouts here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, of course, major universities are going to follow that team. You know, and that's exactly the thing I'm talking about. I mean, they follow them because they have that level and that level of player and the one that they're looking for. I mean, Michigan State wasn't here looking at my guys. You know, I know Coach Izzo, we got a pretty good relationship, but he wasn't here looking at my guys. So, I mean, wherever they go, they're going to always have those level of guys out to watch them play and scouting their players because, you know, they're good. They're good.
And the tough part is when your team was walking off the floor tonight, the heads were kind of drooping.
You know, and I want them to feel it. I want them to see the difference in what I try to tell them on a daily basis where we need to be and where we are. I mean, now, of course, you don't want to get embarrassed by 44 points, but, you know, now hopefully they'll take what I'm telling them and what we need to do and what we need to work on in practice, and we'll apply that in practice. I mean, I was telling them the whole game, they have a lot of guys that like to block shots. So when the ball comes in, turn around, pump fake. You know, the first time it happened is when Chris Springman turns, and what happens? The guy jumps, he gets fouls, he gets 2 free throws. I mean, if we would have done those, you know, those little things like that, then, I mean, it could have been a little bit of a different game. I mean, number 12 would have been sitting on the sideline instead of knocking down every jump shot from the top of the key. You know, maybe we'd have had Deshaun Delaney sitting on the sideline instead of posting us up and doing all of the things that he does. But, you know, I mean, hopefully it's a learning experience, and we'll take from this and we'll just get better.
What do we have next?
We got Lakeland coming up, so, you know.
It doesn't get easier.
Oh, no, it doesn't get any easier. I mean, and that's one of the things, you know, when I first talked to Dr. Chapman about moving up to Division I knew it was going to be tough. He knew it was going to be tough. But that's what I like. I like the competition. You know, I want to go out there and play against the best. And that's what we get. I mean, so we just went against one of the top teams in the nation. And we got another very, very, very good team coming in on Saturday. So we'll get back to work tomorrow, you know, and try to rectify our errors and our mistakes and get better.
Thanks, Coach. Brent, back up to you.
Thank you, guys. And we wrap things up with this 88-44 win. Trailblazers, now the key will be Saturday afternoon and how they bounce back against Lakeland.
Yeah, it never gets easier after a loss like this, but just got to go back and see what you did right in this game and try to duplicate it next time.
Delaney, 21 points. We were impressed with him. He leads all scorers here in the 88-44 win. Delaney And he wasn't the only one. They're strong top to bottom.
Oh, every single player that touches the ball can score at any given time on this Vincennes team. And it's just one of those games. It's tougher talent. It's, tougher teams in Division I. And you'll run into teams like this, but you'll learn from it and take what you can and go on to the next one.
Trailblazers 3-4. They try to get back to the 500 mark, 4-4 on Saturday afternoon. That's going to do it for us tonight at George Terry Riverbend Arena. Lewis and Clark ladies winning earlier today by 41 points. The Lewis and Clark men's team losing tonight by 44. So long, everybody.